Welcome back, everyone. This is Staring from Staring Gaming. Today we're running the siege of... How do we say this right? Siege of Niuzao's Temple. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but let's get started. There we go. Had those off for some reason. As you see, the first boss is pretty much right there when you get in. Now you want to kill a bunch of these mobs, or else you'll walk right into the fight already getting hit by the amber spray. Now this boss is pretty easy. He's a tank and spanglish, basically he's easy. But during the fight, he'll do a sap puddle, which grows over time, which will be here in the center. But you can touch it to cause it to shrink. When you do touch it, though, you get ready to attack on you, and it does nature damage over 1 second and can stack, so be careful. Now you can summon up ads known as sap gobbles, which will try to go to the sap puddle to increase the size. Now, he will detonate eventually the puddle in the center there, and depending how big it is how much damage you'll take. And as you see, you do need to take a few ads out before you can even engage it.
I hope they make it this far. Then my strength and skill will be clear to all.
And as you can see, you have to take out the 3 manted ads here in order to even get him to become engaged.
Aha! The lot of you will soon wish you hadn't come this way.
Now we're going to make our way up to the next boss, where you're just going to have to fight a bunch of ads as you get there. But Commander Voljuk is a 2-part fight. First phase is just a gauntlet fight with ads running up the stairs. Now you can use an item that the ads there will be there to help you in order to slow down the ads. As you see, you can throw kegs of caustic tar on the battlefield, which does nature damage to anyone who runs through it, reducing movement speed by 50 and increases damage they take by 10%, and it stacks. Also, it has the effect of removing any increase to target speed or attack speed. Now, the ads that will come through are these Scythic manted. The ones you don't want to get near you are more likely are the amber wings, because the demolishers, because once you hit them, they instantly explode, so they should be pretty easy to take out. The warriors are pretty strong out of the whole groups, but as long as you have them run through a bunch of tar, they'll take so much damage that there'll be no problem for you. Now, there will be an ad that spawns in periodically known as the Amber Wing. If you can kill the Amber Wing while it shows up, you unlock an achievement for this encounter. But when it does show up, it fires explosives at random enemies, that's basically a random player, every second and a half for 15 seconds. Just focus your fire on him, you should be able to take him down within 1 or 2 passes. Now, the fight will get started once you take out this warden here. As you see,
Thanks
you got
for
these
the
guys.
save, but we're still stuck in the middle of the entire manted army. Look out there. Too many for us to take head on. I have a crazy idea that just might work, but we'll need your help, heroes. Let's give these manted a taste of their own medicine.
Now, phase 2 of this fight is when the boss himself, the commander here, shows up. Now, the commander can shake off the tar effects, but he also gets his rising speed buff on himself, and it stacks over time. Now, you can hit him with a tar in order to remove that effect. but then he'll do a dash towards a random player and then cast Thousand Blades right after. You do not want to stand near him because you will get killed by that. As you can see, 1,000 Blades will remove the tar effect on him. Now to initiate this fight, you just need to talk to the Iron Claw here, and
Lee and
there you go.
Lo, get the sap into position. Let's get this party started, shall we? We'll squish you like bugs.
Fools! Attacking the might of the Manted head-on? Your deaths will be swift. Swarmers, attack! Tear the flesh from their bones.
Swarmers are coming up the ramp. Use the sap to slow them down.
Now range here can pick off most of the targets here, so... Now if you want
They're
to...
holding us off! Bring in the air support!
The Amber Wing is flying in. Watch out!
If you want to speed up this fight, hit the challenge gong and they'll spawn faster.
Demolishers, get in there! Leave nothing but a pile of ash!
Now, if you hit the
Demolishers
Demolisher,
are
it'll
carrying
explode and
explosives.
cause a chain
Any direct
explosion.
hit will blow them up.
As you can see, I took one out. The rest exploded.
Where is it? Worthless, useless, damn you! Warriors, trample these weaklings, crush them!
Warrior coming in. Focus your fire.
Where is it? Worthless, useless, damn you! Everyone, send everything! Slaughter these cowards! They're making us look like fools!
Now you'll see the debuff they get is tar, and they take
deserve
damage.
to die! You have merely called the weak! I must finish this myself then. So be it.
Just wait for him to get down here so I can just one-shot him.
It was a trap!
That was fun, wasn't it? Lee and Lo, go look after our friends down below.
Now the next fight coming up, it's actually pretty easy, honestly. The general here, he has a blade rush which will throw his sword at a random player. All you have to do is move out of the little circle that will appear and you won't have to worry about taking any damage. Tempest is when he'll unleash and inflict nature damage to all players standing within a point. And it also negates some healing as well. Now, when he hits 65 and 35%,
this gate is locked. But I think I have
he'll
something that
pass
will open it.
Boardwalk here, which shields him. During that time, mobs from above will drop these bombs, which you're able to pick up and throw at him. Doing that will knock off damage on the shield,
Well, let me
but
see
also
here.
giving him
30-second
a damage
fuse.
debuff,
Whoops.
which you
Did
do
I say
increase
30?
damage to him by
I meant
5% for a minute and a half. And this stacks. And there's also the achievement related
Go.
to this, which
Hurry! You must stop
you
the
put
siege.
20 stacks of this on him and defeat him. But during that time, there also will be a ground assault by more Mantis soldiers. You can actually kill these guys with one bomb if you hit them right. But sometimes, if you're not careful, people get caught up in the bomb can also get debuffed with the damage increase. So you gotta be careful when you're throwing that. So, and the bombs detonate after a few seconds if you don't pick them up fast enough. You'll see as they start flashing from yellow, orange, into red. If you don't pick them up by red, then they're just, you might as well just get away from them. we're probably not going to get to phase 2, but as you can see,
You, Empress.
now the last boss we're here is the wing leader Nerok, or whatever you call him. During this fight, he'll hurl brick at a random player, dealing 100% weapon damage. The caustic pitches, he'll throw a glob of amber, more or less, at a random location, inflicting damage, and it reduces the mover's speed by 50%. Now, the quick-dried resin is when he sprays a target with heated resin. Now, you'll get a bar on the bottom here. If it gets full, you become encased in resin and can't act for 6 seconds. Just jump non-stop until it's gone. And when you break through of it, you become invigorated, increasing your casting and movement speed by 15% for 30 seconds. Now, this is a nice little phase in fight. It happens twice, which is treacherous winds, where he'll fly to the other side of the bridge and cast gusting winds, which will push your people back until someone can get up there and interrupt them. And once it's interrupted, the fight continues. And then through the fight, he'll do it one more time towards the, it'll fly back to where you initially attacked him. Now, the achievement for this boss is when his first gusting wind actually initiate, you need to be where you first initiated him. Use that wind and run, and use it to jump to the other side of the bridge. There will be a stealth ad there who's a friendly, which you can talk to, and he'll give you a buff and get you back on the other side of the bridge. But you need to make sure the jump is right. So basically, you would have to make sure your jump is like starting from here. Make sure you jump at the right possible moment and land on that brick. If you don't, you'll die from fall damage. So this could be a tricky achievement for people, but back then it was pretty easy.
You may have come this far. You may have carved a path through my army, but I will kill you, and I will build a bridge.
But this has been the Siege of Niuzao's Temple. This is Stereo from Stereo Gaming, asking you to please like and subscribe to these videos. Also, go check out my Twitch channel. We just finally got ourselves a capture device, so now we're streaming console games too. Hopefully I can get followers on there as well. But till then, guys, I'll see you in the next video.